I remember that night vividly, the night that changed everything. It was dark as the shadows lurking in an abandoned graveyard. The moon had hidden behind a thick, ominous cloud, casting an eerie silence over the entire neighborhood. The stillness was broken only by the soft rustling of leaves in the wind and the distant hoot of an owl. I was walking home alone, my heart pounding in my chest, feeling the weight of my fear. As I turned the corner onto my street, I saw a figure skulking in the shadows, hunched over like a predator preparing to pounce. It was a burglar, prowling the night for an easy target. Terrified, I tried to keep my distance as I watched him probe the darkness for an unlocked door or an open window. Every fiber of my being screamed for me to turn and run, to hide, and pray that he wouldn't notice me. But something held me there, as though my curiosity was stronger than my instinct to flee. As I stood there, a chilling breeze swept through the air, causing the hairs on the back of my neck to stand on end. Suddenly, a blood-curdling scream pierced the night, shattering the eerie quietude. It was the sound of pure terror, and it echoed through the empty streets, sending a shiver down my spine. I couldn't see where the scream originated from, but it echoed with a haunting resonance that seemed to surround me. My heart raced as I realized the burglar had found his prey, but the question remained, who was the unfortunate victim? In a moment of bravery mixed with curiosity, I summoned the courage to inch closer, my heart pounding louder with every step. The sight that greeted my eyes was a macabre scene, etched into my memory forever. There, lying motionless on the ground, was the burglar himself, his eyes wide with terror and his face contorted in anguish. The street lamp's dim glow barely illuminated the dark liquid pooling around him. It was as if the very shadows had reached out and claimed him, dragging him into an abyss from which there was no escape. I stumbled back, filled with a paralyzing fear that rooted me to the spot. What sinister force had sought vengeance on this predator of the night? Was it the restless spirits of those who had fallen victim to his crimes? Or was it something far more malevolent, lurking in the darkness, waiting to claim its next victim? I fled from that haunting scene, my legs carrying me as fast as they could through the streets that had turned into a labyrinth of terror. The echoes of the burglar's screams still resonated in my ears as I huddled in the safety of my home, grateful for the sanctuary it provided. That night, I learned that not all dangers come from the supernatural or the imaginary. Sometimes, the scariest tales are the ones that lurk in the shadows of our own world, waiting for the perfect moment to reveal themselves. And whenever the night falls, I am reminded that darkness holds its secrets close, and we may never truly comprehend the horrors that hide within.